10% chance of showers and thunder showers with us this afternoon. If we get thunderstorms, that could produce some heavy rainfall, so we'll watch out for that. Highs today in the Cedar area in the mid-80s, and lows tonight should be near 60. St. George, triple digits again for this afternoon with highs near 100, and lows tonight should be in the upper 70s there.
United States men's basketball team isn't waiting until the next Olympiad to redeem itself. The Americans beat Iran 120-66 just days after dropping their opening game to France. Damian Lillard had 21 points, including 7 three-pointers, while Devin Booker scored 16 points. That's sports.
Look who's here. MJ's in. Wired Wednesday.
Good morning. So just a quick note.
Hang on a second. That's okay.
Oh,
sorry.
Are we on?
Sticky button. Sorry.
Oh, sticky. See, this is why I don't run the board. Like, I'm intimidated by the board. There's so many buttons.
No.
So many buttons.
Come over here.
Nope.
Come over here.
Not today. Not today, because today's a special day. It's Miss Thing, who is on the radio with me this morning from Polarity Design Team Diane. Jensen, happy birthday, sis.
Thank you.
How old are we? How young are we?
Wait. A birthday?
I just barely found out 30 seconds ago.
Yep.
Oh, well, put on your headphones, young lady. You're in for a treat.
Oh, okay. I'm totally ready. I think.
We only play this on special occasions here, okay?
This is awesome. This is great. Thank you, Dr. T.
Are you gonna tell us how old?
29.
Sure. Yeah. I would have guessed 25, but okay.
Oh, thank you.
It's perfect.
My 4-year-old is like super into like people's birthdays and how old they are.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be 33. And I'm like, thanks, buddy. I know.
By the way, in case you're curious, this is Sheriff John,
Okay.
a kids TV personality from Southern California.
Oh, how fun.
Who thinks that we should celebrate our birthdays with pie and sandwiches and ice cream too.
In addition to cake.
In addition to cake. So.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing says birthday like a cucumber sandwich.
You didn't say
But
what
like a
kind of
good
sandwich.
Reuben?
Well, that's true. Yeah, I mean, you could have
Like a
tuna.
fancy sandwich?
Oh, Reuben would be all right.
Yeah, like good thin slice. Like we don't have a thin slice on the West
French
Coast.
dip.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Philly cheese.
What kind of
sandwich
sandwich do you want for your birthday?
Oh God. I've been digging the Jimmy John's Unwitches, the lettuce wrap sandwiches.
That's cool.
Those are really good.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, so welcome to Wired Wednesday. And a quick laugh of, does Utah make anything but an IPA?
That's a good question, yeah.
We don't have the capacity. I know there's a couple of vineyards. One's over in Leeds, and I think one's over in Emery County, Castledale area. But past that, we are pretty limited on our beverage consumption and our making abilities. So, but quick shout out to entrepreneurs out there. It looks like you can start developing different ways for tequila.
Yeah, I mean,
It'll just take you 15 years to get the agave plants.
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
you know.
It's just, I mean, there's that, and besides, who would want to say, I have Utah's best tequila?
Well, exactly. And just a quick note, if we can fake sugar, we can fake agave, right?
We can, sure, exactly.
I mean, like, and vanilla. We've been faking vanilla. That is, I mean, the vanilla beans also come from Mexico. We've been faking that for decades, you know. So there is a strain, it sounds like, that's coming down the pike for artificial tequila. Although
it does sound
the quality would be greatly diminished, of course. Welcome to Wired Wednesday. This is McKinnon Hansen from Farm Bureau Financial Services. In studio today, we have Polarity Design Team. Can everybody believe that we are past summer? Like August is next week, school's in 3 weeks.
You know,
what happened?
And I know that I know we live in that lifetime, but I was reading an article yesterday from a news service, and they said as we're you know, as we get to the last part of summer, and I said, I hate to be the bringer of facts here.
Right.
But we're barely a third of the way through a real summer.
No, agreed. Technically, like the date to date, I think it's September 23rd is 21st, is the first day of fall. But like the, you know, relaxingness, the not waking up on time for the kids, the, you know, routine.
Right, that goes away at school time, and I understand that. And I get Labor Days coming up, and that's the unofficial end of summer.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So with marketing tips and tricks, because Polarity Design Team is our local experts on this, what do we do going into fall? Like, what are we starting to plan for? What's coming up? What should we start planning for our fall giveaways or our charity giveaways and our Christmas gifts? What ideas do we have out there?
You said Christmas, and I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but it's actually really not too early to be thinking about Christmas gifts.
First of all, you're preaching to the choir here. Chris is already laughing. We've already started, not full time, but we've had a couple of days where we said, let's turn on some Christmas music already. So
really,
Christmas music in the studio?
No, not here at home.
Oh, okay.
No, we're that nutty about it.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah,
Operative word, nutty.
Yes, but I think
who's talking, Mr. I can't watch the Avengers movies because I'm too cool. Don't even talk to me.
You know what? I finally watched Captain Marvel the other day, and I thought it was good.
Yeah, we decided. I know we're going off track. We decided to do the Marvel timeline.
Oh.
So we went back and actually Captain Marvel's one of the first, and we hadn't seen it, so we watched that. So.
Yeah. No, that's great. So sorry, and we're bringing up Christmas for a really good point, because right now you need to start ordering all of your customized branding and gifts,
because we've seen such a shortage, and then we've also seen, because of people not working and stuff, that you're seeing longer turn times on these things. So you want to make sure that if you're going to have your gifts for the beginning of December for your clients, that you're looking into it now, and we're thinking, okay, these are our options. Let's start narrowing it down so that we can get your gifts going.
Hang on a second.
No, I'm just going to ignore it because I forgot to put Do Not Disturb on my phone that's now streaming live on Facebook, so everybody can hear us. Turn on Do Not Disturb. Okay, sorry, Diane.
You're totally good. But yeah, and then going into fall, I mean, if teachers are looking for something for like a welcome gift for their students, I mean, we probably would need to do something local for that. But anything that is going to end up being outsourced, so any promo products, you know, we're looking at potentially 4 to 6 week turnarounds.
Oh my gosh. And that's after design's been approved and everything. And to just give our Facebook Live listeners kind of a visual, this is a mug you can order and have it custom branded. Of course, mine's not, because it was a different gift from a wedding and things, but you can get logos, you can get information put on there, you can get different sponsors. So like people who sponsor Wired Wednesday, I could get all of their logos put on mugs and given away for additional promotional items.
Of course.
You can, what other things are out there that are really good quick hit gifts?
Well, you would be a really good resource for that, like the pop-by gifts that you do. I've always been really impressed at how creative you are. You've got these cute, like, punny slogans on them.
Yes.
I think they're awesome, and it really shows your customers or your clients, like, hey, we're thinking about you. You're trying to stay top-of-mind awareness with the people that you work with, not only just for a business sake, but in Cedar City, I really love how personal business is. Like, everyone grows to be your friend.
It really does, and I feel like Cherry Creek does a really good job of that too.
We
bring community together.
Last year at our party, I really loved the fact they gave us a rock that was engraved with "We let you work here this year." I mean, that was
a rock. Oh my! I think I failed to attend the Christmas party again, but I think that the different media aspects, you know, of what Cherry Creek offers, what, you know, I offer as an insurance agent with Farm Bureau Financial, and all of our different sponsors of the show, like, we bring the community together through our different products and our different ways of, you know, our different walks, because we still believe in those things. You know, my pop-by gifts, I spend maybe an hour a month, you know, shopping, putting it together, and a couple hours running them around and things. But they really mean something to me, because I want to make sure I'm keeping in connection with everybody, with the updates of their life, with what's going on, and so I do need to start ordering them. So we're going to have to sidebar off the show, you know, and get my products ordered. But it's really empowering, you know, the different marketing aspects you can do. And working with Polarity Design has been so beneficial for my business, because I've been able to, you know, for Facebook Live list viewers, we created this, you know, billboard that can be put up and taken down at an ease. You know, we've designed banners. Banners are really big right now. We have rodeos coming up. Talk to me about banners.
We got Festival of Homes coming up.
And Festival of Homes. People need to order that. Well, let's see. That's Labor Day weekend too.
Yeah, it is.
Festival weekend or home show weekend. What are banners? How much are costs of banners? What I mean, and we have a great vinyl banner behind us from the official studio sponsor, InfoWest. What does the cost of one of these look like, and what should sponsors expect to be, you know, or people running the events? What should they expect to pay, you know, if they work through you guys for vinyl banners?
Okay. So we charge $4 a square foot for a vinyl banner, and then to add the heat seams and grommets, it's just an additional $7.50. So it's very
per square foot
price.
or total?
Per square, so $7.50 for the grommets and heat seams, $4 a square foot.
Wow.
So like a 4x8 banner, I don't have my calculator on me, but
mine's on my phone.
Let's see,
That's 32 square feet. 4
We've
times
got a
8.
calculator right here. So if we do 98
Hang on.
or 96 times 48, I can do math.
You're doing.
Square inches.
96 times 4.
This is just the way I do the math on it.
Okay, so 96 times 48.
Times 48, and then times that by 4, and then divide it by 144.
$128.
$128 plus $7.50 for the grommets and heat seams, and then sales tax and all that.
$135.50 plus tax. Okay.
Yep.
A whole 135. So if you are paying, if you are
foot.
in charge of different events, if you are in charge of radio or rodeos, if you're in charge of the home show, if you're in charge of any type of event that needs banners, if you are paying more than $140, you're getting ripped off.
And like that, it's just not even like this banner too, but it's like the mesh banner as well that you'll see at like baseball fields where the wind can go through it. Same price, $4 a square foot.
And I've heard of different rodeos, being charged $300 or $400 or $500 for a panel banner from companies that are outside the state of Utah. And I mean that would include shipping and all of those different costs in there as well. But still, if I'm a sponsor of an event, I want to make sure my dollar goes as far as it can go for that event. And being overcharged banner is ridiculous to me.
Especially if you're only going to use it one time.
Right, and one-time banners is even more horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so what would you suggest? How do people contact you in getting banners, in setting up appointments? How do you start scheduling those?
So they can always just give us a call at 435-592-9098. They can reach out to us on the website form on our website.
And your website's
PolarityDesignTeam.com.
Okay.
They can reach out to us on email, or they can pop by in person and just say, hey. We just moved offices, so we're up on the north side of town now. It's 2002 North Main, Suite 4. So we're right next door to the Hub Pizza, which is awesome.
And KB, like the Fiddler's Canyon KB, they're in that shopping district just to the north. Yes.
That's where we're at.
Just in that just slightly more north from the Fiddler's Canyon KB. And I cannot express how much I've appreciated you guys working with me in designing my new logo and going through the different process of what that looks like, because it's really been invaluable to me working with you guys for all the different steps that I don't think about that you guys do. And so it's really meant a lot. So I want to thank you over the last year and a half that we've worked together. I can't believe it's been a year and a half.
I know. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. We're getting old, Tim. Where did time go?
Getting?
Yes.
No, I'm not getting old.
You're still 29. You're still 29. I don't know what you're talking about. With all the upcoming seasons, what's your favorite thing to design?
Oh, jeez Louise. Websites are my specialty. Like, that's my role. It's the hat I wear at the company. But if I had a choice, like, I don't know. I love coming in and being a chameleon for a company. Like, that's really our specialty, is that give me your brand guide, give me your images, give me your fonts, colors, and we're going to make a seamless transition. It's going to look like we were still using your old design. Unless we rebrand, of course, but,
I know how we can throw this at her, though, MJ. What is she giving out as her Christmas promotion?
Ooh!
Oh, geez, see, and this is the irony, is, you know, like the plumber that's got a clogged toilet, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Or the mechanics whose cars at home. Yeah,
totally, yeah. What was crazy is what's been really popular has just been our hats. To where we just order a bunch for Trent, and then people come in and are like, hey, can I have a hat? We're like, yeah, I guess, here you go.
Right.
So we might be doing hats, maybe beanies this year.
Okay.
Last year we did little tumblers that had like hot chocolate.
Yes, and I love mine. It's in my office. It definitely keeps my coffee hot.
Yeah.
I love mine.
A good way to tell all of our clients thank you, because it's me, Trent, and Kesley, and Jade, so we're just a small little family-run place, and it means a lot that the community has put so much faith in us, and the people like you have worked with us, and we've been able to grow over the last few years, and it means a lot. We're really thankful to be here in Cedar.
It's and going back to the community aspect of things, you know, I want to make sure that all of our, I mean, from our booster clubs to our rodeo presidents, you know, I want to make sure that they're aware of different costs, you know, and making sure their dollar goes as far as it can, because with COVID, with all of the different things that have gone on, everybody.
I'm sorry, did you say COVID?
I did.
Every time it said we have to.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. And it, you know, through all of that, I want to make sure the dollar's going as far as it can. You know, we're seeing, you know, hyperinflation reach almost double digits, I think, Chris and Tim. Like, are we in double digits yet for
inflation?
For inflation?
Oh, last I saw it was like.
I think we were like 9, so we were on the cusp.
We were close to double digits.
You know, so making sure our dollar is going further, you know, and especially in this small community where we've kind of been
our government's
insulated.
going to make sure they get all the way to Washington, D.C.
Oh man, all of our dollars are getting back to. Anyways, so I want to make sure that people out there know what options they have for marketing, for print, for their different website designs and creations. You know, some of our rodeos out there really deserve a new website, you know, and what does that look like? Or redesigning and making sure vendors can pay online, or you can book tickets online, and making sure that that's a very attractable website. You know, they can reach out to you guys. I am a really big fan of making sure that the information is easily accessible and out there as much as we can get it. So shout out to all of the rodeo committee members out there, and you know, the booster clubs, because we're going into fall sports. I want to say football's already practicing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For their first game, you know, the later part of August.
Weeks off, isn't it, Chris?
3 weeks, yeah.
3 weeks till our first regional. Wow.
Well, there'll be preseason games, but there'll be
games nonetheless.
Yeah.
You know, we're going into so many things. I love fall. Fall is my favorite. You know, other than, I mean, spring and fall, you know, are good seasons for me. I like the transitions, the growth, and the different rejuvenation.
Kind of wish we'd actually have a spring every once in a while. We don't usually get those.
Right, but we still we have those, you know, heater in the morning, AC in the afternoon things, and I like those things, you know. And fall and spring for me are those transitional months. But anyways, this is, and we're almost out of time today, but this is McKenna Hansen with Farm Bureau Financial, and we are the host of Wired Wednesday with a plethora of different sponsors. But it's always so much fun to come on the air and show the value that we give as a team, you know, with Polarity Design team and our other sponsors, what we're giving back to the community and what we're trying to get, you know, information out there so that all of us can survive, you know, through the next decade.
You mentioned being a small business with the Polarity Design team. There's some challenges in that aspect of being a business today, because it seems to me that, and especially where in some of the world where you compete, there are so many big guys out there that would just as soon swallow you up and take away what you have. And at some point, someone's going to come to you and say, you know what, we like a little business, here's a boatload of money. I mean, that's a possibility, is it not?
I mean, maybe.
I mean, I look at our industry, and Chris and I can probably verify this, but there was bigger companies that came in and started paying just stupid amounts of money for radio stations. We go, you'll never make that back. But I mean, that's what happened. How do you thrive in that kind of an atmosphere? Not that people are knocking on your door every day to say, sell us your business, but that there are these bigger companies that have more resources and things like that. How do you make your niche there?
So our niche is pretty similar to McKinnon's in that our goal is to provide our clients with that personalized customer service experience. We're not going to sell you anything you don't need. We're always going to hear you out. What is it that we can do in order to help you with your marketing, your advertising, anything design, and make it fit in your budget? And then to make sure that everyone is happy in the end. No one is a number. And every fish is a big fish over at Polarity Design Team. We don't want anyone to feel lost in the shuffle. So it's making sure that it's that customized, catered experience for all of our clients.
And I think that's probably the way to do it. And I'm glad that you're still in that mindset, because we are in that whole mode of, oh, let's call giant company and order these things. We're just in that mindset as a society, and I think we're giving away a lot, including that personal time, where in MJ's case, that personal representation. I mean, we're bombarded with commercials every day for, hey, insurance, just click blah and click there and off you go.
Right.
And then when you need a claim, it's like, oh, nobody's home.
Well, and speaking of a claims experience, I had some clients, one of their haystacks caught on fire, and they called me. They're like, we don't know what to do. So I called the claims department. I started the claims for them. Within a couple of hours, I was out at the haystack taking pictures. And of course, me thinking it was going to be just it was a rainy, dreary day. I wore flats, like fancy red flats, and, just Levi's, not really, anything. I go out, there is probably 7 or 8 inches of mud, plus a haystack, plus all this. And instead of ruining my shoes, which, is kind of selfish, right? I slipped off my shoes without any question, and I walked barefoot. I rolled up my pants, I walked barefoot, I cut through a couple of fences, and I just handled what I needed to handle. I went out and helped my clients because that's the person I am.
And that's the way business can and should be done, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
Folks want to get a hold of you, MJ?
Yes. This is McKinnon Hansen with Farm Bureau Financial Services. My phone number is 435-592-2021. I'm your local Farm Bureau financial agent. And in studio today, we've had Diana Jensen with Polarity Design Team. How do we get a hold of you?
Again, phone number is 435-592-9098, or you can visit our website, polaritydesignteam.com.
Right,
Thank you guys so much for joining us for Wired Wednesday.
All right, and one last time, let's see what's happening on the